Good evening, everybody. Ford here. You know, I watch a lot of YouTube. A lot of YouTube when I can. Now, I'm going to lay down some very hard truths in this video that you guys may not like to hear. If you don't want to hear it, skip over to whatever portion of the video you want to hear. But for those of you guys who really want to hear some honest truth, I'm about to lay it down for you. I'm a tradesman. Okay? Whether you guys want to believe it or not, whether you guys want to prove or disprove, whatever, I don't freaking care, because I have people who say that I am certified in certain areas to do certain types of work. And it may not be all official certification, but the knowledge is there, and yes, I have been doing this since, well, it's really not your business how long I've been doing this, but I'm going to lay down some really hard truths for you guys that tradesmen have to deal with all the time. Now, the first thing I want to discuss and address in this video is, to some people, you guys get on YouTube all the time, and I've noticed this over the past couple of years, and yes, I've even done it as well. You mention how bad your life is. And how YouTube is going to make everything better. I'm about to lay down some hard truth for y'all. It's not. It didn't for me, and it won't for you. If you don't like me anymore, that's good. I don't really care. Some of you guys I'm very glad to meet, but if you don't agree with this, feel free to agree to disagree. But I'm going to lay down some very hard truths for you guys about YouTube versus a tradesman job. And then you guys can sit there and you can make the decision whether or not somebody else is getting the shorter end of the stick, or whatever. It's not a he or she or this or that. It is a, this is what tradesmen do, this is what YouTubers do, and I'm going to show you guys there are a lot more risk factors involved than in tradesman work than being here on YouTube. A lot more risks. I've listened to this same phrase the last 2 years that I have been on YouTube. I think I started watching people's channels last year and really getting involved here on YouTube. Not super involved, as a lot of you guys know, but some involvement. Number one, I have heard this said several hundred times. Life will be better if I can make money on YouTube. What? Life will be better if you can make money on YouTube. You know what? Okay, I believe this too. And then I got on forums for employment, looking at different jobs. That notion went right out the window. Life will be better as soon as I get monetized on YouTube. Everything's going to get so good. I'm going to make millions of dollars here on YouTube because I'm a good video maker and I'm a great person. I'm a great person. Look, yeah, I get it. You guys want to get money. So does everyone else. And that may not be a very popular opinion. You know what? I don't care. Because of my next point. being a tradesman, we go through a heck of a lot more than a YouTuber. Just a YouTuber. Just a simple YouTuber. Tradesmen go through a lot more. Excuse my terrible English. We are not able to upload every single week. Never have. Probably never will. We have duties. We are out there laying cones. We are out there laying asphalt. We are out there laying boards. We are out there screwing boards together. We are out there nailing boards. We are out there building infrastructures, sheds, roadways that you drive on. Not personally my department. I don't make roads. I wouldn't oppose doing it. I think that'd be a really good gig. Getting covered in tar and asphalt to make pretty good money so that people can drive up and down the road with no problems to their vehicle. I think that'd be great. Let me tell you guys some of the risks that YouTubers don't have, that tradesmen have to fight around every single day. This video is not going to be a half-hour video long, I'm hoping, but there's a lot of different tradesmen, and there are a lot of different things. I'm not going to mention every possible thing, but I am going to mention to you guys some of the things that you have to watch out for in certain forms of tradesman work. If you don't, inevitably, they can kill you. Then you can tell me how hard it is being a YouTuber when you don't have to deal with any of this crap. First, what I'm going to do is construction workers. Construction workers go through, and the reason they're number one on the list is because they have the most risk of any other tradesman in North America today. What do construction workers have to work around with? Falling boards, failing equipment. People have been known to tip over cat excavators, bulldozers, and plows in horrific workplace accidents. Several $1,000s worth of equipment, a life or lives on the line, fluids, it's not good. And even a destruction to the job site, even though it's being scraped, cut into, dug into, doesn't matter. Once that happens, big budget. Just flew right out the window. Do you guys have that in your job? I don't think everybody can say that. How about this? Number 2, worker safety. You guys know how I talk about OSHA and why OSHA needs to be followed. I may not agree with OSHA, but they have a good reason for following their orders. Falls off ladders are the number one thing that causes injury in a workplace of construction. The number one is improper walking on surfaces that are narrow. Also equipped with improper training. I'd say that they have I'm already going through number 2 on the list, and I'm already starting to see from number 1 how tradesmen have it harder than YouTubers. Number 3, chemicals around the workplace. Oh yes, you guys think that oil and dirt and rocks and maybe the occasional stinging bug are the only cautionary things around a workplace like that? You are wrong. So wrong. There are a lot of things construction workers have to watch out for. Falls, tripping hazards, standing water, bugs, such as, but not limited to, fire ants, yellow jackets, wasps' nests, ground beehives. If you live in the Southwest, you got scorpions. You've got other toxic animals. The Gila monster. You think construction is easy in Arizona, Texas, and Nevada? You are mistaken. Because it's not. One bite from a Gila monster can kill a construction worker out in the desert. Think about that. The people who are building your Dairy Queen, you can go out and get ice cream at. The people who are building, if they're making those out in Arizona, let's just say that for argument's sake that they are. The chemicals that you will run into, I don't think they're ever going to find like cyanide or anything on the construction site. But when they're installing refrigeration, they've got Freon they've got to watch out for. Nitrogen, CO2, which is a gasless or an odorless gas. Excuse me, not gasless, odorless gas. Which if inhaled can kill you. Comes out of your car's exhaust pipe. Propane is another one. There are quite a few new technologies coming out with construction equipment that is using propane fuel. Another gas you do not want to breathe, and you sure as heck do not want to light a match around. Critters. You have skunks. You have porcupines. You have all other of nature. Not going to get into that. You guys know where I'm talking about. That can invade the construction site. Excuse me. They can invade the construction site and injure people on the job. What is that now? 4 or 5 versus YouTubers not getting their monetization. This is just construction. I could go on for over 2 hours. Mechanical engineering. Another sort of construction workplace where you are fixing and replacing parts. Guess what? Fixing and replacing parts is in construction as well. Changing parts, putting new parts in. It's called maintenance. Has to be done. It's hard work. I bet a lot of YouTubers probably don't sweat as much as tradesmen and therefore don't get dehydrated as easily as tradesmen, especially out in the Mojave Desert. Yeah, they're still working out in Arizona right now. Building stuff. Texas, they're still out there. Oh, here's a form of construction, sort of. For any of my guys that or girls that live in Texas, I already know one of them. Here's a trade that is extremely dangerous. Oil and natural gas mining. Yeah, we're going to go here. Does anybody know how dangerous of work that is? Man, you gotta be tough. You've got to be really tough. And I mean really tough. Really tough to go out there and do that. I'm talking, you have to go out there pretty much in pants and sometimes a long sleeve shirt, depending on what you're working on. in frigid cold nights and hot as Hades days to get oil to put in our cars, trucks, and SUVs that we work around, including the ones that are on your job site. But it's okay. Keep crying about your YouTube earnings and how you're not making any money, your dream to get monetized. You know, you'd make a heck of a salary if you worked as a construction worker. That sounds pretty good to me. What do you guys think? Go show everybody how absolutely tough and brutal you are out on the job site. Show them, not me. Show them how tough you are. How much you can do. You know, it's or keep getting upset about your YouTube earnings, which YouTube is a multi-million-dollar platform, and maybe your channel's not monetized, but you know what? They're always wanting more construction workers. Ain't gonna be easy. A lot of people won't leave YouTube or postpone their career on YouTube to become a tradesman because they say the work is not easy. Well, duh, if it was easy, everybody would do it. Laying concrete is pretty easy. Laying it down over and over again during the day in the hot summer sun, heck no, that is not easy. So I'm kind of tired of people telling other people how YouTube is a great career. It is a great way to make a little bit of extra cash when you're monetized. And I'm going to leave you guys with some hard truth. And if you hate me after this, sorry. Got to lay down some hard truth. If you come up to any tradesman, anyone, unless you are selling a product on YouTube, making what is called marketing. Making videos is not the same as marketing. It's a marketable good online. Physically, no. It's not. It's not marketable. Unless your video endorses a product that you create and sell, or a business that you start. It's not going to make you a lot of money. Let me say this. I'm not saying it will not make you money. It will not make a lot of money. You're going to probably get See, YouTube takes 20% of your monetization anyway. A couple dollars maybe per live stream, a couple dollars maybe per video. Or you could invest in a product and advertise it on YouTube and they still take a cut, but hey, you know, you're marketing the product, so you get a bigger piece of the pie, as it were. So, I mean, man, that doesn't sound like such a bad steal, or I'm sorry, a bad shtick. That's called being an entrepreneur. Can you be a tradesman and an entrepreneur? I'm going to get to that real quick. Probably not. I mean, you could. It's a lot of work. The rewards you'll reap, however, are astounding. But, monetization on YouTube, everyone gets so excited when they get it. And then they look at that little check and their hopes get shattered. Guys, don't do that. If I get monetized, fine. You know, I don't care. I'm a tradesman. I don't care. Oh, look, YouTube sent me $5. So what? Hustling and grinding and doing will get you far. It's a lot of money. Hoping it will get you a lot of money. Guys, please leave a like on this video if you want to. I'm not begging, but please consider, leaving a like on this video. And, you know, don't bash other channels. You'd be lucky if they start to upload the way that YouTube is probably going to be heading. You're going to be lucky if you see a YouTube video every couple of weeks. Maybe once a month. My channel took a 3-month hiatus off of YouTube to finish some stuff. And will probably continue to take this 3-month hiatus. But guys, we've got to stop with this crying and whining about how YouTube monetization is not going to do it. Newsflash, it's not. Unless you're selling a brand, a product, or a service that's pennies on the dollar. That's why I don't upload as much. Because I'm working. What is that saying? And I'm going to leave you guys with this saying. This is a saying that tradesmen have been saying for years and years, generation after generation. This is what we say. You've got to be ready to dig a ditch if you want to get rich. You've got to be ready to dig a ditch if you want to get rich. Are you going to do what I'm doing? Are you going to work hard? Because if your answer is no, you're not going to make money. I'm not talking about on YouTube. Those of you who can't work, you're exempt, like I said. Are you willing to pick that shovel up? A shovel can make money. A lot of money. Will you let it make you some money? Because if your answer to that question is no, no, Ford, I don't want to do that, you're going to be waiting a long time to get rich off YouTube then. YouTube, for me, personally, is a hobby. And because I'm not monetized, I don't upload as often. When I do, I'll probably still upload. Not as much, but I'll still upload. But I've got that shovel in my hand. And the shovel here, really quick, I want to explain this to you guys. I'm not just talking about tradesmanship. I'm not talking about standing up with a shovel and digging and digging and digging. I'm talking about a hypothetical shovel. A metaphorical shovel. It's in your hands. You're at work. You're digging and digging and digging. You'll hit the gold jackpot. You'll hit the gold jackpot. You'll hit it. Don't ask me how, but you will hit the jackpot. It's going to happen. The question is, are you willing to let it happen? If you're not, and you want to use YouTube, I'm not laughing because I think it's hysterical. I'm just saying go right ahead. For those who are well-bodied, well-able, and capable. Learning a trade is a great thing. Guess what, guys? College is a great thing if you want to become a teacher, or if you want to become a principal, or you want to become a librarian. But you want to make some real money? Teacher salary doesn't come even close to a salary of a construction worker, a welder, a sheet metal mechanic. All tradesman jobs that make a lot of money. Oh yeah, they make a lot of money. I'm Ford, and I will see you guys in the next video. Think about this video. Don't just leave comments on this video. If you don't watch it till the whole end, and you don't hear what I'm saying right now, leave a comment if you agree with me or not. Because this is what's wrong in a lot of ways with our country today. Not going into that realm, but people are getting too afraid to get down in the dirt and get their hands dirty. Guess what? A little scar never hurt anybody, and what doesn't kill you will make you stronger. I will see you guys in the next video. Take good care. Peace out. And let's get to work, y'all. Oh yeah, one more thing. The money's out there. Are you willing to go after it? Have a great week, everybody. Let's get back to work. Let's do this.